Ice cream. You know you love it, but it wouldn't be good for you to eat everything you want whenever you want. Well, self-denial, the Jesus way, is good for you too. Jesus said, "Deny yourself daily and follow me." Good morning and welcome to 755 Live. For about 5 minutes, you'll hear all about easy to remember soundbite versions of what Jesus said. And the point is to help you experience life to the fullest, the Jesus way. Today's Jesus said comes from Luke 9:23 through 25, and also Matthew 10:38. And we'll start in Luke. And by the way, you can find a different command of Jesus and a Bible reading plan every weekday at bible.today.church. In Luke 9, verse 23, then he said to them, or said to them all, "If anyone wants to become my follower, he must deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it. For what does it benefit a person if he gains the whole world, but loses or forfeits himself?" Now in Matthew 10:38, Jesus said, "And whoever does not take up his cross and follow me is not worthy of me." Let's talk about that phrase, take up your cross, or take up his cross. You know, no one at this time really understood that Jesus was going to be crucified. I mean, not even the 12 disciples that did life with him. But it wasn't uncommon for a rabbi in this day to tell his students something like, take up your cross. In the Hebrew alphabet, the last letter is Tav, and in the original script, the letter Tav is shaped like a cross, and that letter is used to mean and imply truth. And the letter was also used to brand cattle and livestock to declare ownership. So to the first century listener, taking up your cross, spoken by a rabbi, could have implied truth, obeying the truth. And Jesus said, to become his follower, we must deny ourselves and take up his truth, not our own. His commands, his way of life, not our own. And the more I study, the more I think about it, I'm just amazed at how those first 12 disciples did that. I mean, after a first or second encounter with Jesus, they literally left everything behind and followed him. You know, follow me actually means follow me. And these original disciples didn't follow Jesus always right after a miracle. And Jesus didn't use any catchy sales pitches. It was just follow me. It was just come and see. There was something about being in the presence of Jesus that inspired those disciples to leave behind their old life, deny themselves, take up the truth, and follow Jesus. Now, denying yourself doesn't make for a very good best-selling book or a very good Facebook ad. It's a lot easier to promote free coffee and donuts than, hey, anyone want to die daily? Deny yourself, take up your cross. It's really counterculture because our culture says, oh, well, that's just who I am. But selfishness like that is really a false identity. We can't do what Jesus said just through self-discipline. Those first disciples were literally in the presence of Jesus. And I mean, I can't even imagine how incredible that would be. But actually, Jesus said we are better off than them because now we have the presence and power of the Holy Spirit. And Galatians 5:23, it tells us that part of the Spirit's fruit in our lives is self-control. It sounds a lot like denying ourselves. You see, we have supernatural help to take up our cross, to take up the truth of Jesus, deny ourselves, and follow him. So why don't we? Well, sometimes if the enemy can't make us bad, he will make us busy and selfish. But being in Jesus' presence changes us. See, you can't follow Jesus and yourself at the same time. Jesus said, "Deny yourself daily and follow me." How can you put that into action today? Thank you so much for listening. If this is meaningful to you, it really does mean a lot to me if you like it, if you share it, if you comment, like Carolyn did about ice cream. I really appreciate you. And Carolyn, I love ice cream too. And I hope this time together has helped you live life to the fullest, the Jesus way. And remember, follow Jesus today. Love first.